Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So today's video is going to be like a very interesting video. So wherein we will be discussing about ratio spread adjustments for conservative traders as well as for the aggressive traders. So we will take one example, one simulation. So wherein we'll try to do the adjustments from a conservative trader perspective and from a aggressive trader perspective. Let me take you to trading view. So we are going to do this for bank nifty for the expiry. We'll start the trade on 19th. If you look at the dates here, 19th May and 20, one second, this would be okay. Let me take, so we start at somewhere at 3 o'clock and we will end at 26th, right? Okay, this is so if you look, almost 7% move the bank nifty has given from 19th till 26th May. 315 bank nifty has given almost 7% place. Okay, just to see, actually thought of doing the simulation without giving you the bias of the market or chart. So let's do the adjustments taking this into consideration, because if I show you this chart you will get into all the confusion. You know the bias now, but still, because I've made all the videos without the chart getting into consideration, so now we'll just take, because I'm doing it for both conservative and for the aggressive trader. All right, so let me take you to the Opstra. So what I'll do, I'll just reset everything. Okay, I'll take you to 19th. 19th is the start day and 26th is the expiry day. So we deploy the ratio spread at around 3 o'clock. So market is at 33,300. So what we do, so let me show you. See the strike selection and everything, already I've made a video. I'm not going to repeat all the logic, but still let me show. So what I usually do is like, this is where the market stands. So I take 500 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I usually go for 240 or 230. So I'll buy this. Okay, I'm just deploying the ratio spreads from 240. I'll take 500 OTM, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will sell this. All right, and then from here I'll select 5 more strikes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Right, so already I've explained all the logic and everything in my ratio spread. So you can visit my YouTube channel wherein you can search for the ratio spreads series. This is my ratio spread. Okay, I have the loss of 10,000, maximum profit and undefined loss on the call side, with a very minimal loss of almost like 2,000 on the downside. So if you want to make this loss also zero, you need to just play around with the strikes. You need to select the strikes. So everything I've explained in my playlist channel. Okay, so now let me show you what will happen if I do not do the adjustments. At least you will get a clarity. I'm just going to next day. My profit is 776 day 1. Second day almost 1551. Third day almost 3261. Fourth day 5617. See, just check this fourth day. What will happen on the fifth day? So fourth day the market is at 34,400. Right? This is where we need to see. Now everything was perfect until here. So what will happen if I go to next day? See, market is standing at 34,377. Okay, next day, see, there is a huge gap up. See, market stands at 35,110. Right, see, I'll show you. I'll go one day back, from 34,400 to almost 35,100. This type of moves will end up messing up our all trade, but still you are at a profit because we had a good safety, because the strike selections what we have selected and everything is like we gave enough breathing space to our trade. So let me take you to day 1. I'll show you for the aggressive trader first, and then we will do it for the conservative. Okay, so now this is the deployment date. We have a 0. This is our ratio spread. You know, right? Downside we have a loss of only 2,000, and this is your unlimited loss. So let's take to day 1. We are at a profit. Okay, still we can see, but friends, one more thing. See, when we add the profit of 4,000 on the last day, right, we add this unlimited loss. Right, do not try to forget that we have this unlimited loss, but I'll try to show you how to just remove this unlimited loss and still get the good profit. right? We should have a good sleep, right? We should not get into panic situation. Day 1, day 2, okay, profit. Day 3, right, we are at a profit, and let's say day 4, right? Yes, you are at a profit of 5616. You can just exit the trade. But aggressive traders, they look out for, they got only 50% of the profit, so they will look out for this profit. So what they can do is, like, so we are on 25th of May. Okay, we are on 25th. 26th is the expiry day. So what you can do is you go to profit and loss. So see, friends, just keep just follow what steps I'm doing. So this is your ratio spread. So what I'll try to do, I'll exit this buy. I will exit this buy because this is giving huge profit for me. I'll exit this position, right? That's it. I'll exit this with a profit of 9,353. My payoff will look like this. Now I have two sold positions open. So don't you think two sold positions would be like, or else I'll do one thing. I'll just exit this leg also. I'll exit this leg because I don't want to carry two sold positions. First of all, I've exited my buy position. Okay, let me show you first. I'll just buy back this because I've booked at 9,353. So I have to buy one more PE. So what is the spread? Basically difference. See, 34,300 and 33,800. We have a spread of almost 500. So what I'll try to do, this leg I've squared off, right? So I'll try to get 34,100, right, to make it back to ratio spread. Okay, 33,800 I've booked, right? I'll get 34,100 because I have to convert that back to ratio spread, right? So I'll buy this leg. So when I buy this leg, the entire payoff will look like this, meaning earlier it was like 2000 loss on the downside, but now the moment we exited this leg and when we bought this leg, our downside has become 4000 profit. Even if the market makes a down circuit, we will get 4000 profit, and we still have the potential of 9000 maximum profit within this range. So I'm not going to discuss each and everything about the ratio spread. If not, the video will become lengthy. You have still the profit of 9000, but you have the threat on the downside. So who knows if the market makes a big gap up, right? We have seen that, in fact. So that's the reason I don't want to show the bias of the market. So now you'll get all those questions. But okay, let's have this video right now. This upside is still a threat for me because I have undefined loss on the upside. We were able to mitigate the 2000 loss with almost like 4000 profit because we are already with a profit. See, we can do this only when we are profit in the trade. So now what I can do is, like, so do you think, do I need to still maintain retain this leg? Because if the market goes on the upside with a quick momentum, I will end up into undefined loss. So what I have to do to make this undefined loss defined, obviously, right, I'll go to options, right? This 50 rupees premium, I'll just exit this leg because next day is the expiry day. I do not want to have two sold positions when I have only one buy position. I'll exit this leg. The moment I exit this leg, you know, right, by this time this will become your typical debit spread. Right, this will become your debit spread. You have a profit of 2,428 on the downside, and you have the profit of almost how much, 7,428 on the upside. By this time, all the smart traders might have got the guessed. I mean, what I mean to say, what will happen the next day. Okay, what, see, now this is the, your trade has become green. Actually, your trade has become green. So though we have seen initially when I started the video, right, so on the end of the day we were at the profit of only 4000 change, but you add that risk of undefined. We do not have any undefined now, right? On the upper side we are with the good profit, on the downside we are at very good profit of 2428. So trade has become green. So whenever we go for the option strategies or any strategies, the moment you make your trade green, right, that will give you that power to hold the trade without getting into panic situation. Now I'll just go to next day. That's it. You have a profit of almost 7,448. Right, original trade was giving you only 4000 profit. You have a profit of 7,488. This is for the aggressive trader. And let's say, rather than getting this 34,100, what, see, I'll again go back to one day, right? I bought this 34,100. I'll just delete this and I'll get 34,000 only because we sold off, we squared off 33,800. I'll try to get 34,000 rather than getting 34,100. Okay, I'll go to option chain. I'll get 34,000, and you see the difference. Where is 34,000? All right, I'll get this 34,000. I'll buy. Now, if you look at your chart, right, you have only 600 on the downside, but if your view is market will go up, you will be able to get more profits. See, now if you look at the profit area, your profit is 8,100. See, 8,100. If I take you to the next day, direct, you are into maximum profit. So you were able to double out the profit, right, what you could have got without doing any adjustments. But with adjustments we are very safe, we do not have any undefined profit. So let me show you. Okay, I'll just delete this trade. I'll get you back to the original trade, and then you will be able to understand. I'll just make this 0, right? You will get to know what would be the original profit without doing the adjustments. Okay, this was your original profit without doing adjustment. But check this as a undefined loss, right? Can you hold this trade? The kind of adjustments what we have done is you were able to hold the trade with peace of mind. But would you be able to hold this trade because you have undefined? Maybe, see, I'll tell you, even if market falls, like, right, it goes like 1.5%, your loss would have been 7,838. Forget about profit, your loss would have been 7,838. And as and when the market keeps going up, your loss will increase 33,000, 35,000. We see, there is no guarantee in the market, right? But by doing the adjustments we were able to all the trade with peace of mind, and we were able to see, even if you do not do the adjustments, if the market gives a gap down, you'll have the loss of 2,000 on the downside. But our adjusted trade, it had like 2,000 at times, 2,000 at times, 4,000 profit, and here it was like unlimited. So basically what we have done is, like, based on the market progress, we were able to convert the ratio spread to debit spread. All right, friends, so this was for the aggressive traders. Let me show you what a conservative trader can do. Okay, let me take you to the day one. Right, conservative trader like you and me, we are not conservative, we are not aggressive, right? Because capital is very important for us. Okay, saving the capital. So this is your original trade. Okay, this is for the conservative trader. This is for the conservative trader. Let me take you day one. Right, day one you have a profit of 776. At least you can hold the trade. Okay, let's check for day two. Day two we had a profit of 1,552. Now conservative trader like you and me will be right, we will just try to mess up our trade. Yes, even I will do that, because if you look at the profit, we are at a profit of 1,551, and we will be in panic situation, meaning what will happen if the trade makes a gap up of 2.5%, I'll end up with unlimited loss. What will happen if the trade again goes down by just like 0.1, 1.6? Again I'll end up into my loss. See what I mean to say is, like, this is the market stands, right? This is where the market is standing, right? You'll have that all the questions, right? What will I, if you have you are at a good profit 1,552, but you have that questions in your mind, what will happen again if market comes down? Again I'll fall into this 2,000 loss, right? That greed will come into picture. So what you have to do is, like, simple, friends, what you have to do is go to profit and loss, right? You already at a profit of 1,551. So what you have to do, book this profit, book this profit, right? This is giving you 12,318. Book the call side. Okay, book the call side. And now what you can do is, right, you have booked the 33,800. So what you can do is, you can just go to option chain and try to buy 40,000. Let's see, I mean, all about experimenting, right? You have to buy 40,000. There is 40,000. Is it 47? Right, you have booked what? You have booked 33,800. Right, you have, see, we have to see the 34,000, right? 34,000. Buy this leg and see how your trade, your payoff looks like, right? The moment you bought that, see, you were able to mitigate your loss on the downside. Same the way what we have done, you were able to mitigate the loss on the downside. Yes, we have done the great job. You still have the profit of 9,000, but if you look at this thing, you have unlimited loss, right? Conservative trader cannot hold the, but we are on 23rd May, and 26th is the expiry. So we can take a chance, right? If you look at the safety, yes, no doubt your blue line is very steep. See, your blue, at least you have a safety till maybe like 1%, right? Only when the market gaps up by 1%, you'll start seeing your loss. See, I'll take 1%. So now you will see a loss of only minus 526, even if the market opens gap up, right? Check the blue line. Blue line plays a very important role. So I can just hold the trade for next day. Okay, what I'll try to do, my profit is 1551 with one adjustments by squaring of 33,800 and just replacing that with 34,000 ce by, we were able to mitigate the loss on the downside, right? Still we have unlimited loss on the call side, but we have a safety of around 1% on the upside. Okay, so we can just hold the trade. We have still the potential of 9,000. So I'll go to the next day. We are on 23rd. I'm just going to next day, right? Next day, what happened? You are at a profit of 3,175 because market is flat. Market is standing at the same position. So now you are on 24th May. So it's your call. If you want, you can just exit this trade, right? With the profit, exit the entire trade because we are conservative traders, right? We 3,175, right? It's a very good decent profit. Even I think this would take like maybe 1 lakh, I believe. So you got 3% of the profit in in 2 to 3 days of time. If you want, you can exit the trade, but if you want to play, if you want to just hold the trade, so what you can do is go to option chain. One second, go to options, or not option chain, go to profit and loss. And what you have to do is so you, this is a ratio spread, right? This is your ratio spread. So you have two sold positions, friends. You have two sold positions. So what you can do is book this call. Okay, you can, what you can do this, you can just book this call. Okay, modify, and then you can go for 34,100. Well, let's see what happens. I'll buy 34,100. Where is 34,100? See, no, see, adjustments and everything differs on individual perspective. So these are not the static adjustments what you have to do. So if you do this, see, you were able to increase the profit on the downside. So see, we know that everyone knows that the market will go up. That's the reason I don't want to show the chart. You know, so maybe I might have done the wrong adjustments because market is going up. So that's not the case because we are doing this in the live market. We never knew that even market can come down, market can go up. So we have to do the adjustments based on the market. So now everyone knows because I've started the video by showing you, this thing. What is it? The view of the market. We know it's going up, right? It's a good practice. So now we have done. So you have the unlimited loss. So what I'll do, do I need to have this second sold position in place, right? I'll just go to option chain. What is my second 50? I'll just exit this second sold position. I'll just exit this second because that is a threat for me. Because if I want to make my loss, I'll show you. If I want to make this undefined defined, right? I have only one buy position. See, there are three green. This is one buy position. I have two sold positions, right? That's the reason this is showing undefined. The moment I close any of the sold positions, so this will become defined. So what I'll try to do, I'll go for the second sell position, right? Second, this is my second sold position. I'll just try to exit this leg. That's it, right? So now we were able to convert our ratio spread to debit spread. Let me take you back to the Opstra, to your payoff. Now you have 3,000 already. You're at a profit of 3,175. Your downside is very minimal loss, not loss either. Even you will get into profit, and you have still potential of 5,135. Right now, your trade has become zero green from either side. If you want to have more profit on this thing, I would rather say you to just play around with this strike. You can go for 34,200 and see how the payoff. See, you can go until 34,300 because our sole position is 34,300. Just give it a try by going for 34,300, 34,100. Okay, so I'm running out of the battery, so let me quickly take you to the next day. You get the moment you get it to the next day, you are charger, right? The next day, give me a second, friends, give me a second. Let me put my charger. If not, this recorded video will again go on toss. Okay. All right. So now where were we? We are on 25th of May. Okay. So we are at a profit. I'll take you to the next day. Right. So we are at a profit of 5,155. So with the conservative adjustments also, we were able to, right, make our trade green, right, by making the undefined loss to defined, and we can just hold this trade with peace of mind. Okay, I'll take you to the one day back. Okay, and then rather than, see, I'll do one thing. See, rather than the other adjustment, what I can do is like, right, you add a very less profit on here, right? So what we can do, let's try to delete this 34,100, right? Let's see what will happen if I get 34,200. See, it's all about experiments, right? Let 34,200, let me go to option change. So you have to do all this, right? You need to have hands-on experience. If you're watching this video, if you're watching YouTube as a video, believe me friends, you'll not get the prophecy. Now the moment I bought 34,200 rather than getting 34,100, I could have had the decent profit on the put side also, and on the upside, see, your profit will decrease because we bought this. So we are just decreasing the spread between your sold position and your bought position. Though your loss will get reduced, your profit will also, see, this is end of the day your view. Okay, so if you want more safety, if you have the view of market coming down, so you have to do these adjustments, right? I'll take you to the next day. Okay, next day 3,000 market was plus. On the expiry day, you have a profit of 4,332. So let's say if we haven't done any adjustments, right, I'll take you back to your original ratio spread. You know, right, the profit would have been more or less same, but you add the exposure of unlimited loss on the call side and you still have 2,000 loss on the put side. But by doing all the adjustments, we were able to make the trade completely green. In one adjustments, we were able to make this put side green, and the second adjustments, we were able to do the call side green. All right, friends. So do not look at this profit. You should be able to mitigate your loss. Profit is byproduct. If you are very good at doing the adjustments, I think you will become a successful trader. And all the adjustments what I've shown you, right, these are not the static adjustments, right? I might have shown you only on the hourly. You check it every 30 minutes. See, basically with two adjustments, we were able to, right, we were able to convert, we were able to get into profit. Avoid doing too many adjustments. I mean, the less you monitor the, see, you put all the alerts. We were able to cover 7% of the move with the ratio spread, right? 7% of the move. See, the next day we had a gap up, but still our trade did not give any profit because ratio spread, you know, right? Ratio spread, we need this kind of market, slowly up moment, right? If we have this kind of market, then ratio spread will give you huge loss. That's where your adjustments will come into picture. All right, friends, let me quickly give a time check. So we are almost like 23 minutes. So I'll just stop this video. Try to have more hands-on experience. Okay, please like my video, comment my video, subscribe my video, and also try to share with your friends. Thank you, friends.